Piers Morgan. He had a debate with Mohammed Hijab, and we all know how that went. He got finished by Mohammed Hijab. Putting that aside, brothers and sisters, when Mohammed Hijab was asking him a question, a hypothetical scenario of UK being under attack by he's just given an example of, imagine a group of people in a specific part of the UK were under attack. And Piers Morgan had to say this. Let's watch for ourselves, inshallah.
If they did, is it acceptable to fly
They never went
Belfast?
in and kidnapped grandmothers or killed babies in cribs.
If they did, is it acceptable or not?
They believe they were fighting for better or worse, and I believe for worse, and that's why I'm glad peace was found. You asked about the analogy of a plane flying over and targeting...
But you didn't answer my question.
But that did happen, Mohammed, with ISIS.
Would you accept Belfast to be flattened or not? Yes or no?
Wait a minute. It never happened, so the like for like isn't
relevant. It's a hypothesis. It's hypothetical.
It's not. I don't do hypotheticals.
You don't do hypotheticals?
No, let's deal with reality.
Okay, let's deal with reality.
Mohammed, let me finish. I don't do hypotheticals. I don't do hypotheticals. I don't do hypotheticals. I don't do hypotheticals. Right, but if anyone, according to you, can identify as a woman, anyone can, right?
I don't see a problem with
just literally put the hand up and say I'm a woman.
It's not an easy thing to do, to go out into
Actually,
the world.
It's very easy.
Very easy. You might think it's easy to say, but to decide to do that, to say
what
this
is
is
doing
who,
it involve?
Whatever that person decides, but to go out into the world and say I don't identify as perhaps the sex I was born as.
So why can't I identify? Okay, why can't I identify as a black lesbian?
Well, firstly, I mean, it was...
I'm serious. I'm serious. If I can identify as anything without any need to prove I'm actually what that is, why can't I, on International Women's Day, say I'm Piers Morgan, I'm a black lesbian?
I think taking it to a kind of absurd status,
I think that's
talking about quite a
with respect, I think that
change.
you'd already opened the absurdity door by saying it is limitless. You can do what you like. Anyone can say I'm a woman. So I simply ask you, why can't I? If you were Israel and that had happened, if you were Israel, I don't do hypotheticals. I don't do hypotheticals. If you were Israel and that had happened to you, what would you think would be the appropriate way for the country to respond?
I would do exactly like Israel did, kill as many people as possible, since the world is letting me do it. I mean, I can do it because I can. You know, but the thing is, you know what? I agree with you, and you know what? I'm going to be even ahead of you because I see the question coming. Do you condemn Hamas for the atrocity? Yes, I condemn Hamas. I condemn Hamas. I condemn Hamas is the source of all evil. They're a reason for everything. And you know what? Let's for a minute imagine a world without Hamas.
Right.
What will this world look like? Let's give this word a name, and let's name this word the West Bank. Hamas has absolutely no control in the West Bank, and since the beginning of this year, only through August, 37 Palestinian kids were killed. No music festival, no paragliding, no Hamas. Since the occupation of the West Bank, 7,000 Palestinians were killed. No music festival, no paragliding, no Hamas.